We are back with a story a lot of parents are talking about right now. Back to school shopping, not just breaking the bank for the parents. When August rolls around, many teachers end up reaching into their own wallets to stock their classrooms.
Yeah, they do so much for these students. Denver 7's Alex Dowd is at the Aurora Educator Emporium. And Alex, you're talking about how expensive the start of the school year can get.
Absolutely. And like you said, it's not just for families, it's also for those educators. Here at the Aurora Educator Emporium, teachers from the APS school district have just one more day to gather all the supplies they need for their classrooms before the start of school in Aurora Public School District tomorrow. Here you can find just about everything you will need to stock up that classroom. We've got pencils, mechanical and regular, sharpeners, highlighters, clipboards, a lot of stuff that you may have already bought this back to school season, but some teachers that I talked to say that they're stocking up on these materials too, because sometimes families aren't really able to put together the supplies that their kids need due to high costs, or sometimes those kids are breaking or losing their items. I met a second grade teacher who said that after almost 2 full decades of teaching, she's still spending a couple $100s in her classroom every year.
I spent around $450 last year. I want my students, when they come into my classroom, to feel like it's a place that they belong, it's a place that they know how to work, and that the ease of learning is there.
Now, to cut down on those costs, a lot of school districts and schools are asking teachers to either turn towards donation platforms or to put wish lists up on social media. The Clear the List hashtag on Instagram has about 60,000 posts right now. And now Christina Medina, who you heard talking earlier, has her wish list as well. While there are a few items on there that just make learning fun, like you can see these fidget toys, Play-Doh, there's also a few of those basics that you need for everyday learning, like pencils, composition books, erasers, etc. Now, if you're not an Aurora Public School teacher, we do have some resources where you might be able to find some school supplies this year. We put that up on our website. Jordan?
Yeah, any resource is helpful right now because we know that supplies can just really break the bank for a lot of people out there, and we're so thankful for the teachers. Thank you very much, Alex.
As families check off their back-to-school shopping list, one purchase that is really important to get right is the backpack. Doctors are urging parents to be aware of how much is being stuffed in them. With many schools across the country doing away with lockers because of security, some students find themselves carrying all of their belongings around. Pediatricians warning, though, that a backpack should never be more than 20% of their body weight, and that a heavy overstuffed bag can put severe strain on their neck, their shoulders, and back.
When loading the backpack, if there's a heavy item, such as an instrument or a heavy book, start with that and load that against your child's back. If there are other pockets and compartments, make sure you use all of them to distribute the weight evenly.
Pediatricians add that a good fit is more important than a fashion statement, making sure the backpack is the right size, and if you can, pick one that has a waist or a chest strap and padded shoulders. So important, Lisa, but good luck having that conversation with the kids.
My teenager is not going to get a backpack with a chest strap. I'm just going to throw that out there. But yes.
You're like, no go. It's just a non-starter.
That would be nice. It would be helpful, right, to help them out. If you're heading out to the Rockies game today, a lot of kids still in summer break mode.